Kilalanin natin ng official new and improved complete lineup ng Magnolia Hotshots para sa Pba 50th Filipino Cup. Point guards: L.A. Tenorio, new playing coach, 5'9", 152 pounds, 41 years old, 3.8 points, 0.8 rebounds, 0.8 assists, 0.5 steals, 60% 3-point shooter, 8 minutes per game in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup playoffs averages. Jerome Lastimosa, rising star, 5'11", 165 pounds, 27 years old, 9.9 points, 3.2 rebounds, 2.9 assists, 0.7 steals, 0.1 block, 15% 3-point shooter, 86% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Mark Baroka, veteran star, 5'10", 170 pounds, 39 years old, 9.6 points, 3.5 rebounds, 5.8 assists, 1.5 steals, 22% 3-point shooter, 86% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Vince Gomez, new player via Pba 30th pick, 5'11", 175 pounds, 25 years old, 5.8 points, 2.6 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 0.7 steals, 26% 3-point shooter, 79% free throw shooter in his ongoing 2025 MPBL 7th season averages. Shooting guards: Paul Lee, veteran star, 6 feet, 200 pounds, 36 years old, 11.4 points, 2.1 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 0.3 steals, 46% 3-point shooter, 80% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Peter Alfaro, sophomore, 5'11", 186 pounds, 25 years old, 5 points, 1.2 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 0.5 steals, 26% 3-point shooter, 71% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Paulo Taha, new player via free agent signing, 6 feet, 180 pounds, 34 years old, 2.7 points, 0.9 rebounds, 0.4 assists, 0.1 steal, 40% 3-point shooter, 40% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Small forwards: Xavier Lucero, star player, 6'6", 205 pounds, 25 years old, 18.2 points, 7.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 0.9 steals, 1.5 blocks, 41% 3-point shooter, 66% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Rome De La Rosa, 6'3", 185 pounds, 34 years old, 6.8 points, 3.2 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 0.6 steals, 30% 3-point shooter, 76% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Joseph Erobu, 6'4", 198 pounds, 33 years old, 2.6 points, 1.4 rebounds, 25% 3-point shooter, 33% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Joshua Yaro, new player via Pba 42nd pick, 6'2", 180 pounds, 25 years old, 3.5 points, 2.4 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 0.8 steals, 26% 3-point shooter, 64% free throw shooter in his ongoing 2025 MPBL 7th season averages. Power forwards: Javi Gomez Deliano, new player via trade, 6'3", 193 pounds, 27 years old, 8.5 points, 2.9 rebounds, 0.7 assists, 0.7 steals, 41% 3-point shooter, 75% free throw shooter in his 2024-2025 Korean B-League season averages. Aris Dionisio, 6'4", 195 pounds, 30 years old, 4.2 points, 4.1 rebounds, 0.4 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.4 blocks, 24% 3-point shooter, 82% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Russell Escoto, 6'6", 200 pounds, 32 years old, 3.6 points, 1.8 rebounds, 0.4 assists, 0.1 steal, 37% 3-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Centers, Ian Sangalang, star player, 6'7", 212 pounds, 33 years old, 13.6 points, 6.4 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.4 steals, 0.3 blocks, 58 field goal percentage, 62% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. James Laput, 6'10", 245 pounds, 29 years old, 4.3 points, 2.7 rebounds, 0.2 assists, 0.1 steal, 60 field goal percentage, 83% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Yukien Andrada, new player via Pba 6th pick, 6'6", 210 pounds, 24 years old, 12.3 points, 5.7 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.5 blocks, 55 field goal percentage, 75% free throw shooter in his NCAA 100 season averages. Ito ang official new and improved complete lineup ng Magnolia Hotshots para sa Pba 50th All-Filipino Cup. Sa tingin niyo mga kababos, mas lumakas ba ang bagong lineup ng Magnolia Hotshots ngayong All-Filipino Cup? I-comment niyo na po yan sa baba.